My topic today is virtual interviewing. I'm going to address three of the more common questions that we hear. Well, let's talk about, first of all, how they're different. For an in-person interview, the preliminaries are different in that you have to travel to an office, you navigate your way through to the interview waiting area before you commence with the interview. Also, the greeting is different. When you meet somebody in person, you shake their hand and you have that traditional way of getting started. Now let's talk about how they're the same. The preparation by the interviewer and the applicant are the same. The questions and the answers are the same. And then the selection criteria is the same. First of all, virtual interviewing has been going on at some level for a number of years prior to the pandemic. The pandemic has forced organizations to use virtual interviewing more extensively and in some cases exclusively. The first key advantage of virtual interviewing is that you have a much larger potential applicant pool. Because you're not bound by geography or the expense of interviewing remotely, then you have a much better advantage of finding the right candidate. The same goes for interviewers, because you have the same advantages as you do with applicants. And therefore, you can find the best interviewers for the situation at the convenience of working from their home or office. We know that the multi-mini interview, or MMI, can remove significant bias in the selection. We also know that virtual interviewing can remove an additional layer of bias. For example, we don't know the height of an applicant through a virtual interview, nor can we smell fragrances that they might be wearing. And we can't interpret the cost of their clothing. All of these things combine to help you to find the right candidate.